Alright, time for some solo gathering in the black zone. Last time I went into the middle, before that I went into the north, and before that I went into the east. So the east has been the longest time ago, so I'm just going to go back into the east and see what I can get there. Let's see if I can find some high tier gathering resources in the east. That one time that I went there, I found a couple of things in the tier 8 desert that I'm heading towards. I wonder if that's going to be the case again. I just took the invisibility shrine to get safely through the tunnel. Tunnels are really not the thing that you want to go through if you are worth a lot. Because if you're just a little bit unlucky, then you will not get out of there anymore, even with such a good mount like the gallant horse that I'm using right now. The wisps have been nerfed a lot. So I'm also rather curious to see if I'll be lucky enough to find some epic and legendary ones. Even rare ones are fine. All I need is a tier 8 map. I'm mainly looking for tier 8 resources. Look at this rail seeker. But only 2 people here. It may even be possible, if they have to dismount me, that I would win the 1v2 actually. With this build, both Badon should be pretty good. If I manage to interrupt the combo of them, then it definitely may be possible. Wood stack 5.1. I was just looking at it because it's so insanely close to the exit. Not sure what this build the guy there was playing was about. Oh, look at this. This is very nice. It seems like these things are more common now. 255k, what's so valuable here? Bag. The rest is relatively bad. But some nice loot. It really looks like these things occur more often now. Well, looks like I can't gather these 2 nice resources there. They also already have dismounted people. The sun is shining a lot, so it's kind of hard to see, which is not optimal. I do have an amazing ability on my horse, but if I'm not able to see that people are coming, then it won't help me too much. I was a 6.2 tree and some 6.1 height. The prices went up again, which is very nice. So I'm gathering 6.1 height definitely. But of all the other resources, I'll just take 6.2 stuff. Basically tier 8 resources. I would also gather tier 7 fiber. I will also take that. Something that's rather nice is that they didn't chase me too much. But they may not be a ganking group anyways. I didn't feel comfortable to inspect them while I was in such a dangerous position. The gatherer. Oh, that's on tier 7. Is he alone though? Most likely. .8. Well, tier 7 fiber is going to be 2.3 or something. Maybe I don't want to gather that. Maybe the lowest I'm going to gather is tier 7 hide and 6.1 hide. And 6.3 stone. Otherwise just 7.1 stuff and stuff like that. The prices went up, but not that much. Not so much that I suddenly want to gather 6.1 fiber or ore. Ore is at around 1.9k right now. But it's probably better for me with this strategy, with this little carry weight, to check for some high value stuff. Run around a little bit more, but when I'm gathering, it's going to be more. It's going to be way more. Let's see. Should be over 2,000. Yeah. 2,700. So basically the cut is at around... Like, I'm taking resources that are more valuable than 2,500 per piece. Definitely. 6.3 stone should be in this category. Let's see if I can find any resources in here. Last time I've been here I didn't see too much tier 8 stuff lying around. But who knows? Who knows? It's a tier 8 map. A lot is possible. Some tier 7 stuff standing around. It's a tier 2 mob on level 8. I do want this. I actually want to be melee range with this guy. So I can dodge his stuff. More easily. Really don't want to get hit. Hopefully the moose doesn't run into my E. It doesn't. Nice. 16k silver. Quite a bit of fame. And a relatively high chance to drop a book. Haven't seen anything but common wisps yet. I've seen one ganking duo in the tunnel. It is definitely possible that ooh, nice. There we go, okay. This is looking pretty nice. Only 2 pieces sadly, but better than nothing. Way better than nothing. It is really possible that the group that dismounted on me belong together with the Grail Seeker and the useless guy. Probably claws? I don't remember. Definitely possible. Because who would... I mean, if it's a dagger, then it's also possible that they were just doing... Senorita 8 was killed. I see quite a few wisps, which is kinda nice. As long as I keep finding them, my chance to find a good one will not be that low. People dying here is also pretty normal, so... Uncommon wisp. I think I saw a name in the southeast, but I'm not 100% sure. I definitely need to be careful. 2 uncommon wisps already. Not a bad sign. Not directly what I need, but it's a good sign. I think that means that the chance of me finding something nice is not too extremely low. And this is something nice as well. Finding a few things. This map is not completely empty. It's usually also a dangerous map. A big stack of 8.1 wood. I wish I was allowed to gather this. How much would that be? I think 1 million. I think 1 million. It's a while ago that I have been gathering 8.1 stacks. The time is pretty much over that solo people are allowed to do that. Usually, in most cases. But when I was gathering those, they were usually worth around 1 million. Or almost 1 million. Since I found some interesting stuff in this map, I'm going to have a close look at this map. Also considering that my path doesn't really lead me through too many tier 8 maps anyways. I may as well take a closer look. There were people in the, what's it called, in the territory. Doing something. But besides that, I didn't find too many people. There was just one more. Rhodes Portal has 5 charges, which is very nice. The question is going to be, will I find high tier wisps in the garbage maps that I will go through? Because I'm going to pass through some tier 5 maps in the middle of nowhere. So I think I have some solid chances of actually finding a tier 8. Mist map. Also hoping to find some nice tier 3 mobs in the meantime. And maybe some more of these Avalonian drones. It seems to me that they are more frequent now. The big 8.1 wood stick. And now there's a chest. Do I want to gather the 8.1 stack when the chest is about to open? Because people who would be ganking the chest in this moment. So I kind of have a little bit of free time. Kinda have a little bit of protected time. Look at this, look at this. They really seem to be more common now. This really does seem to be the case. I did take such stuff. A really bad one. Sadly. 2 minutes. Finding a lot of wisps, even though this is a tier 8 map. Oh, this is an epic one. I think I have to take it right away. I have to take it right away. It's not even guaranteed that this thing is tier 8. It's also not guaranteed that I can take any of that 8.1 wood. Okay, if it's not tier 8, I'm going out. It is tier 7. So I'm actually going to gather the 8.1 stack for a little bit. The chest is opening in 1 minute and 15, so everybody should be moving there already. So I may have some free time. And just in case, I'm going to switch to knockback. The damage ability most likely doesn't do anything for me. I did find an epic wisp. I like it. But I don't like that it was only tier 7. Obviously. It's obviously possible to find good wisps though. Anybody there? Nobody there. 15 pieces still on it. The sun is shining so brightly. So hard to see. There's a person. So I have to be scared. Yup, and he's even charging at me. Is he alone though? He doesn't seem to be alone. And they were ganking this even though a chest is up, which is pretty crazy. I felt like I had to use my ability on my horse, because it is not 100% safe that I will be able to dodge this guy. And it's an extremely high chance that they don't have more people waiting at the exit there. Even though me waiting so long to get one more piece of the 8.1 wood increased the chance by a lot. By a lot, that they would be able to gather more people there. But I still figured it would be the best chance for me to escape. There were basically two more options. I could have gone towards the roads or towards the northeast for escaping. Considering that I waited so damn long, giving people the chance to prepare, it may have been the better idea to actually not go for the nearest exit, because they kind of had time to prepare. Not a lot of time, but still some time. Depending on their position, depending on where they are coming from, even though they were coming from the west, presumably. It still may have... This kind of means that the chance is pretty good that I will get through the southeastern exit. How much money did I get from that? 60k. And now it's gone. They took it. Or somebody else did. Interesting. What haven't I checked out in this map yet? The south. The south. There's a person. I wasn't able to see if he was from Midnight. He's not from Midnight, but I also don't know what the alliance of the Midnight guys was. I do have Invis potions, so I could kind of gank Fisherman. But I do not have Purge, so it's pretty unlikely that I will actually be able to kill them. 6.3. Oh, the Midnight people again. Time to go towards the roads. Oh, and the Fisher belongs together with the Midnight people. Good to know. Even though I still wasn't able to look at the alliance. Safety first. I'll go into the roads for a moment. I really want them to believe that I left. Watchwood Grove. Most likely not very interesting. This map also kinda looks pretty low level. Let's see. It's tier 6. Okay. So I'm going to check out one fiber node. If it's not empty, I will check out the others as well. But I definitely want some time to pass. Don't want them in my neck. I got 2 tier 6 bags. Basically almost got more loot in items than in resources. Even though I got some tier 7 fiber. 60k only. Person. Demonic step. The question is he alone? I am definitely faster than him. Because I have a jump. And he's pretty close to the exit already. But I think it's looking good. Oh, he attacked me. So he's not going to be able to escape in a normal way. But he may have friends, which is my concern. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, I did not expect that, but hey. That's some nice loot. That's some nice loot. And now he's telling me something in Polish, I think. Or maybe Czech, or however you pronounce it in English. Czech? Who knows? Who knows? This thing would give me some fame. I'll quickly take it. And I kinda want to switch back my helmet. I want the damage back. I mean, I can push the archer, I believe. Oh, I can't. He's immune. 40k fame. And 0 silver, basically. And a book. What's my level on the bow? 54. He was doing something, he was gathering. He had a tier 8 tool, but he also had some low tier tools. Yeah, well, it's a lot of fame for leveling up this tier 5 dryad there. Understandable. I think he had a tier 5 or tier 6 fiber tool. Definitely pretty good to gather these things to level up. Like how much is on these thingies? 125 pieces or something? A lot. Pretty efficient leveling. No money, but pretty efficient leveling. Was it basalt? No. Was already confused. Was looking so yellow. But that would definitely be new to find tier 7 resources in the brown streets. This would most likely have been another 40k fame mob. Not sure if I want to take it. I would get a level definitely on my bow. But the roads still seem to be pretty empty. As a person had the same guild as a fisher who chased me together with his... Not sure what this build is supposed to do. Friend. Blood ladder. Not really a weapon that you want to play in a group. Nobody took the 6.3 stone. How valuable is it? Yeah, 3k. Definitely pretty nice. Hopefully I will not be seen. Did I change to damage already? I did. Another big wood stack. This time it's only 7.0 though. Not what I'm looking for. In multiple ways. Some more! I mean, I would definitely have some solid loot if I constantly find 6.3 stone. Definitely gathering it pretty quickly. 74. It's most likely the lowest level of all the tier 6 resource professions for me. Because of the prices. Another boar. There are definitely some resources in this map. Not too many, but some. Slowly getting time to get out of this map though. I've looked at almost every corner already. But when there are resources in this map like this, then maybe I'll find quite a bit of stuff in the tier 8 desert. Let's see. Not sure if I want to take some extra way upon me to check out the tier 7 desert. But I probably want to. Tier 7 fiber, I don't want to gather that. Only if it's enchanted. But I'm not sure. I also want to gather 6.1 hide. Like a tier 7 desert may be pretty solid. I think I'll take a look. Not a very close one. But I should give it a chance. If I find tons of 6.1 hide, tier 7 hide, or some nice enchanted resources, or with enchantment is really good, I may get some solid money. This is a tier 7 map. There's hide, there's fiber. Two of the most expensive resources. Do I want to take a quick look if somebody's suiciding in the ghost thingy? The good old ghost thing. So I'll go into the tier 8 desert now, and then I'll check out the tier 7 desert, and I'm going backwards to go even deeper into the direction of Limhurst. There are like 2 or 3 more tier 8 maps waiting for me if I go towards the Limhurst Black Zone thing from this position. Tier 2 mob is fine. It's also a relatively easy one. Still want to dodge the spells. Nothing, basically, except a little bit of silver and a little bit of fame. Did get the next level. Tier 7 fiber, meh. Not really what I'm looking for. It's so heavy. There's a person. What's he doing? He has a tier 6 bag. does have a tier 6 bag. He went invisible right here. Tier 6 bag is like what? 50k, 60k? 30k. The cape is really valuable. And the rest was garbage. He didn't have anything. So he was just transporting stuff? He was about to transport stuff or he was done transporting? But he was doing PvE with these items? I mean, they are good for escaping. They are actually good for escaping. Have to admit that. But he didn't walk efficient ways. Also, he didn't seem to have invisibility potions. If he had invisibility potions there, then I would not have had a chance. Or rather, a very low chance, like some... Probably 1 in 3, 1 in 5 or something like that. To actually find him after he comes out of this invisibility. And even lower actually, because if he manages to use an invisibility potion, he can chain it with his invisibility jacket. So my chance is even lower to actually get him. A lot of wisps. Resources have been taken. There's a person trying to die. I think he's not close enough to the exit. I think I can get him. It's kind of dangerous for me. But now I have my bow of the dawn. We should be dead. Yep. I killed so many people. 400, the horse most likely, cape definitely. I'm killing so many people. Well, you don't find such easy kills in the mists, that's for sure. In the black zone, the people are weaker because they are doing some PvE and stuff. Relatively close to hideouts and so on, so they feel relatively safe. They are sometimes relatively new. What's this? That's a gatherer. Is he in a group? He is not. He's not in a group. I definitely cannot kill him. My pork pie is almost running out. My inventory is getting a little bit full. Can use this stuff. Can use the bags to have one more space in my inventory. Already killed 3 people. This is pretty funny. Pretty funny, I must say. Going too close to the static area there is pretty dangerous. But I don't know how many dangerous people are around generally right now. Hmm. Hmm. The 8.4 is definitely nothing to be worried about yet. I'm on 78% carry weight already with pork pie, but I still have the option to change my boots to carry weight. The road portal is pretty nice for escaping, but it's only there for 8 more minutes. So it's actually not really of use. If I find anything, I will probably be too late to make use of the portal. These people look too crazy for me. I do not want to deal with them. They may just be on the way to the static area though. So I'm sneaking around like this. And just hope for the best. The chance is extremely low, especially since 1 or 2 of those people used Limhurst capes, that they were gankers. And they also didn't look too interested in me. And I got rewarded for my greed. This is some really valuable stuff. 12k per piece. Getting some gather bonus as well. I like it. I do like it. There's a person. It's a ganker. This is very bad. I have to get... It's midnight even, so it's a big ganking group. I have to get to safety as quickly as possible. He also seems to be chasing me. Oh, a 6.1 hyena. But it's not... Oh, a 6.3. Oh no, and I'm showing it to him. Is he in a group? Is he in a group? Like, he kinda has to be. Yes, he is. Ah. Unlucky. Like, if this guy wasn't in a group, I would definitely win the 1v1. He has ganking gear, I have 1v1 gear. So now... I definitely know that dangerous people are around. So I rather want to go safer routes through this pretty dangerous map. There are resources in here, very good resources. Let's see if a new roads portal will spawn. Let's see if I can get through this map without seeing by more midnight people. Because if I get seen one more time by a midnight person, then I will just leave the map for at least some time. And most likely for forever, to be honest. Some very nice, very highly enchanted resources, even though the map only has 15% enchantment. I found so much 0.2 and 0.3 stuff. Pretty crazy. He came from the north. He checked out the area behind the static area. Maybe because he was just gathering. Didn't pay too much attention to the level of his items either, so maybe he was just doing some PvE plus gathering to level up his ganking gear. But he was in a group still. He was still in a group. And he obviously wasn't running around together with this group. So presumably ganking. Do I want to use my boots to have my spells faster? Probably. The longer I'm dismounted, the worse for my safety. Boots are not going to do too much for me. Well, that's not 100% true. Boots would definitely, since the ability of the horse is also the boot spell, it would definitely decrease my chances of getting away if I have cooldown on that and I run into a crazy group. Hard. Difficult. Pretty difficult. Not too many resources on this side. I'll go towards the roads portal a bit. But only a bit, since the guy came from that direction. So I'm just going to check like this part here. That's a different guy. And he just went through this. I mean, maybe they all just belong together, you know. I've seen so many groups in Albion with a million different guilds and alliances in them. It's not... This is interesting. It doesn't tell too much. It's a person which is just a gatherer. So I think I'm going for the chest. Or am I? No, I'm not. There are too many people. There's a tier 3 mob, I want to have that. Is this guy chasing me? Is he seriously chasing me? Dude, get the fuck away, I want to do the tier 3 mob. I want to fucking do the tier 3 mob. Is he in a group? Oh, there are so many people. Is it the same alliance? It is not. Okay, so I'm just going to dismount here. Run for your life, my friend. Because I would dismount him. If I hit my E and my helmet, he would get dismounted, definitely. I want to have the tier 3 mob. I don't want to deal with crazy large amounts. They already killed it. And they also have some higher tier items. The carving sword was, I don't know, tier 7 or tier 8, the way it was shining and looking. Just for the sake of finding wisps. Well, I'm going to go... I'm actually going to check out the whole east and north of this map to see if I can find wisps and more tier 3 mobs. Because I kinda would like to gather some more tier 8 stuff. And I figure this map is so bad that the chance should be relatively high to find at least 1 or 2 rare wisps. But maybe other people had the same idea and do the same thing. Definitely possible. Which would then decrease my chance of finding something. Uncommon wisp. I mean, I could also go and gather some tier 7 resources, but then I should also gather 6.1 resources. For the end of the run, you know? Like if my carry weight is pretty high already. My inventory is pretty full already. So it may not be the worst idea to just quickly fill everything and go back. Not finding too much stuff. Not very many wisps, a lot of dead people. Maybe some fight that broke out because of the castle. Not too much stuff waiting here for me. .2. It's not heavy. It is very light, but I don't have too much inventory space. Kinda want tier 8 stuff. Let's look into it. If I find a tier 7 map, I will take it, I think. And just film me. It's a tier 7 map. It's an ore area, so I'm just going to gather 6.1 and tier 7 stuff now. There's a person. It's a gatherer. Has a spear, interestingly enough. There was no tier 7 ore in that area as far as I could tell. 4 more free spaces. Is there something I can throw away? 40k, no. Oh, this is 120k, no. I only have valuable stuff. I would be able to throw away tier 7 stone, for example. Tier 7 wood. Should I skip the wood then? Or should I rather skip the ore? I'm definitely going to take tier 7 fiber. Basically, this is worth way more than this. So I would throw away the flat tier 7 ore instead. But yeah, killing 3 people definitely limits my inventory space. So many valuable items. Base build was like 1.5k, it seemed like. Yeah. 1.5k. The tier 7 ore is like nothing. Barely above 1k. Definitely would throw that away for some 6.1 stuff. Tier 7 wood, which may even be better than tier 7 ore, but I got the feeling that I'm going to throw away both anyways. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe not. Definitely not seeing too many people. I feel like I saw quite a few people in the black zone. How strong is this guy? He's not strong. But I did not deal enough damage. I kinda would like to do the spider, but I am so valuable. Can change my boots and then instead use this food here, which I probably should do. Oh, there is some good stuff. Doesn't make any sense for me to kill this. I really should be killing the spider first, actually. And with this food, I'm actually not going to take any damage from the spider. Right? Like I should be healing up. Can reset at any time. I'm definitely not dealing too much damage. And I'm not healing up too much. Tier 7 gear. I'm immortal. Did he attack me? Yeah, he attacked me. He used his poison potion, so it's going to take a bit until I regenerate. I could do an invisibility gank, and I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. The spider is in the north. I do have way more IP than him. The question is he valuable enough? I think he had tier 7 gear, right? And he is there. He's using royal sandals. And he has a blood ladder. So I'm kind of trying to force him out of the mists. So it's becoming a 1v1 again. He's out. Really unlucky that a second person came. I mean, there was some tier 7 hide. I'm not really making too much money right now. Oh, no! Yes, yes. Let me reach him. Nice, he's dismounted. Got him. Got him. 150k, that's a lot. Tier 7 gear. I don't have base. I can loot this. I want to mount up. This is not worth anything. Not worth anything. What is valuable? 30k. 30k. What is valuable? 290k in total. What's so valuable about this? Am I missing something? Or is it just a million tier 7 items? Is it just a million tier 7 items? Person. I probably should kill him. But it's unlikely that I can loot anything else. 184k. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Am I blind? What's so valuable? What is so valuable? Nobody doing the crystal spider. Dude! Why am I killing him? This is so mean. I might fought Sterling. Letting me run into the stun. Oh, there's some basalt which I cannot gather really. 40k fame. Please have a valuable item. He doesn't. He does not. I am a newbie. Does that mean that I should let you live for no reason? Am I misunderstanding something? Okay, let's see. I mean, I will be able to get the silver bags. I will need to throw away some item. I should use all my spells. I wasn't able to. Dodge the jump. It's not possible with normal walking. This idiot is spamming me now because I killed him. Well, mate, you're playing the wrong game if you're sad about dying. You're playing the wrong game, man. Dodged one jump, which is kinda nice. What was the gear I was using before where I didn't take any damage from this thing? Okay, 200k, 20k, 7k, 45k. What is the least valuable item that I have? The helmet is pretty bad. The bags are too good. Okay, so the bags, 78k. And this is the most valuable thing here, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm pretty full. I killed way too many people. It's really hard to go gathering. It's not so easy to just let everybody live. Okay, let's flame the guy a little bit. Because he definitely deserves it. What kind of a crybaby are you? Play this game if you can't handle dying. Oh. Okay. Mute. Getting thrown out of this map. Tier 7 fiber. Okay, time to get home. I'm just too full. All the stuff that I have in my inventory is pretty damn valuable. From here, teleporting costs 300k. I can... Oh, I could have thrown away my food, actually. I could have thrown away my food. And then... Well, I mean, it would be 20k more loot then, if I did that. Could have also thrown away books, basically. They're also only worth 10k. So... There were some possibilities in case of actually finding more valuable items in that spider. From that spider, you know what I mean. People playing Albion and not being able to handle dying in this game. This is so ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? 6.1 height. Directly at the roads portal. I think I have to take this. I am 100% sure that I have to take this. Where's the roads portal? It's here, okay. It is here. So I'm going to throw away the... What is it? What was I going to throw away? The food. I need to eat my food. Because this should be like 100k or something. I'm so close to the... I was at like 50k before I started. So let's see how much I'm getting from this. I'm so close to the roads portal, there should not be any way for me to die right here. I mean, not any. If I get invis ganked by Dagger Grail Seeker, for example, then I'm dead. But for that I would need resistance potions. If I had resistance potions, I would not die to that. But against anything that I can mount up against and that doesn't have a one-shot combo, I would survive. Getting a little bit more loot here at the end. Oh, I didn't need to throw away anything because I already had 6.1 height in my inventory. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. I did get around 140, 145k from that. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Very fast. I mean, I level 94, so I'm gathering it so insanely quickly. Now teleporting only costs 277k. There's a rhino. And I haven't seen any dangerous people yet. So let's take it. I think I didn't finish my point about dying in this game. Like, I simply do not discriminate. I kill good players, I kill bad players, I kill valuable players, I kill low IP players. Oh, I do have something. Is anything worth it throwing away for this? It is somewhat unlikely. Well, it should be worth it. I'll throw away a book. Should be worth it, actually. Yeah, it was worth it. I got 94k. Also some fame for my hide books. Definitely worth it. Even if there was only one piece on it. Okay, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Actually throwing away journals. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That is some high tier gathering. Okay, back to the point. dying in this game. I do not discriminate. I kill everyone. Everybody deserves to die in this game. I'm not mad at people for killing me. It just doesn't make sense. I'm mad at myself when I die. Or I'm mad at my internet connection or a lag spike. Which I didn't have. And forever. My PC is good enough. Since a while already. I'm pulling this guy a little bit. I'm just going to teleport home after this kill. I don't want to go through the tunnel. I mean, I could save 200k. I'm really close. I could save 200k silver. 230k silver is what I could save. If I go through the tunnel and through one more map, which takes me around 5 minutes. 200k in 5 minutes. How much money is that? That is 400k in 10 minutes. 400k multiplied by 6 is 2,400. Which means, did I already get 6.2 height? I'm not sure. Oh, it's 6.1. It lost its enchantment. Or rather, its enchantment changed. So that's 2.4 million per hour. If I did this regularly. And that's some pretty good profit per time. The only risk is that I could run into people and then I have to turn around. And teleport home. So basically, I'm mainly only risking that I have to turn around. It is extremely unlikely that I will die if I play correctly. Somebody saw me, which is terrible. Somebody saw me right before I entered this. This is really bad. This is really bad. I have cooldown on my ability. Not anymore. I will survive. Dun, 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 dun. Looks pretty good. Still got my ability. Looks pretty good. A chest. Let's risk everything. How valuable am I? Almost 6 million now. Loot and inventory stuff combined. The chest is gone. My chance to suicide is gone. Dismounted person, it's just a gatherer, without a guild, without high tier gear. Another dismounted person. It's getting disgusting. There are so many dismounted people. This person mounted up, which is a very good sign. And I'm actually getting pretty close to the exit, even though the path I'm going is very easy to cut off. And I didn't see that such a low amount of people. Like, decent activity in those maps I've been in, I feel like. But now I'm safe. Okay, let's see. I was just running around for 1 hour and not even 10 minutes. Like 1 hour and 8 minutes or so. Should be some pretty solid loot. I mean, okay, I killed 1 million people. Have to admit that. Killing people is always very valuable. Always very good profit per time. Unless you're, I don't know, killing tier 4 people, of course. 2.5 million. I like it. Did I fill any tier 7 book? I didn't even. Like, I only filled 1 tier 6 book. So much money from kills. So much. Well, Not a very long, but a very profitable run, definitely.